Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you're all well. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about what social workers actually do. I don't think I have a video talking about this yet, which is surprising. It's like, I feel like I've covered every topic on social work besides this. So yeah, I hope you guys find it beneficial. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and show your support that way. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Share this video with a friend. I'm sure they would find it beneficial. And yeah, they don't have to be studying social work. It would be helpful for everyone to know what a social work does, because you never know when they would come in handy. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first thing that a social worker can do for you is to help you access financial or material aid. So social workers generally work in community centers and places like that. So if you and your family are undergoing any kind of financial stress or difficulty or stuff like that, it's worthwhile talking to a social worker, because you never know what they can do for you. Either they refer you to a service that can support you with financial or material aid, or they provide that support to you themselves, or they could even refer you to like a financial counselor that can help waive some of your debts and things like that. So that's point number one. Number two is, if you have nobody to talk to and share your problems with, a social worker is someone who would listen to you in a non-judgmental way, and they would provide the support that's needed, or they'll refer you to an appropriate service that can provide the support to you that's needed. So they will always do an assessment and gather what's the information around what's going on with you and what you're struggling with and what's difficult for you, and they can just be a listening ear as well for you. So if you have nobody to talk to and you just need help, try and access a social worker in your area. Another thing a social worker can do is to provide counseling, which kind of ties into my previous point. They can actually provide therapy and counseling to help heal different kinds of trauma or things that people have been through. They can also advocate for you. So if you're having difficulty accessing a certain service that you feel like you should be entitled to, or you're really struggling and you're trying to access some service but for some reason you're not having any luck, a social worker is someone that can advocate on your behalf. They might do a support letter to support your application for whatever it is, or they might contact the organization or whatever and speak on your behalf and put in a word or two to support you. They can also collaborate and work with other people that are working with you. So if you have doctors and pediatricians and other professionals that are supporting you, a social worker can come into that mix and make sure that, you know, you're supported holistically. So you're supported in all aspects of your life and not necessarily just the medical aspect or the financial aspects. They would make sure that all the other needs are being met. So if that's something you're struggling with, that's something a social worker can support you with. The final thing a social worker can do for you is to educate you on different things. If there's a particular, maybe you've been diagnosed with depression or something, you're overwhelmed by it, you don't know what depression is, this is something a social worker can support you to work through. They can give you information around what mental health looks like. They can give you information around where you can get support around mental health. They can give you information around, like, you know, symptoms that you might be experiencing regarding your mental health and how that might tie into you know, certain diagnosis and stuff like that. Even though social workers will not diagnose you, they will not say even you have been diagnosed with depression or whatever it is. But if you told them, you know, I don't have an appetite, I want to sleep all the time, blah blah blah, they could put two and two together and say that, okay, so maybe it sounds like you need to see your GP, but these symptoms that you're mentioning sounds like, you know, there might be some depression that's going on or something like that, even though they can't officially diagnose you. So yeah, here are a few things that social workers do. If you've seen a social worker before and there's something that they did for you that I didn't mention in this video, make sure you leave it in the comment section below, because I'm sure people that are watching this will benefit from that as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already to support me, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I guess I will see you in my next video. Take care guys. Bye.